Привет, друзья! Меня зовут Владислав, и на моем канале NEGO. Сегодня продолжаем играть в Hogwarts Legacy. В прошлой серии мы нашли в пещере останки города. Нашли проход в зал картографии, где встретили Персиваля Экхэма. Прокачали свои... Сейчас скажу интеллект. Нет, умение. Умение мы прокачали. Вот, а сейчас нам надо пройти дополнительные таланты. Умения, таланты, запомни, таланты. Так, как Хогвартса. Где у нас? Нет, почему дополнительное занятие может нам показать, куда нам идти? Я вот, например, не особо помню, где... Мы ночью бегаем. Вообще не помню, где мы варили. О! Все здесь, что ли? Гаррет. А чего тут по ночам делать?
Sir, why do I need to complete these tasks again?
Professor Weasley has asked that we all contribute extra time to help you catch up to your peers. And before I teach you to pulso, I must know that you are prepared to handle it.
Sir, why do I need to complete these tasks again?
Professor Weasley has asked that we all contribute extra time to help you catch up to your peers. And before I teach you to pulso, I must know that you are prepared to handle it.
Это мы рябиновый отвар варим, это я знаю. По-моему, умеешь. Можно купить в магазине себе. Просто знаешь, какая оказия? Мы же в прошлой серии купили готовый отвар. Можно купить в магазине. Бежать время, перезаряд. Ну, может, ему как-то можно дать?
Sir, why do I need to complete these tasks again?
Professor Weasley has asked that we all contribute extra time to help you catch up to your peers. And before I teach you to pulso, I must know that you are prepared to handle it.
А как мне ему показать-то никак? А, блин. Ну я дурака-то включаю. Нам надо испытать его в деле, а я иду, думаю, сейчас покажу ему. Где лес? Тут же лес вот здесь.
on another adventure, are we?
Так. Так, давай посмотрим. Нет, не так, да? Нет, не так. О, кстати, да. Мы прокачали, мы теперь можем набрать. Как переключать? Пока. Здесь будет более полезный, да? Видимость. Ноль боевой, а здесь более плюс. Так, вот. Зелье максимум использовано для увеличения урона от заклинания, выпив круга, и действует в течение ограниченного времени. Фокусирующее зелье снижает время перезарядки заклинаний выпившего. Зелье невидимости. Ну еще же какой-то. Зелье Эдерус. Это лучше. Так, нам надо что? Пойти в лес. Найти проблем. На жопу. Фокусирующийся. Где? Мы можем? Логово. Логово. О, получил он. Значит, а фокусирующее зелье дайте мне.
Potato!
Что у нас выбрано, это не боевое? Как? Так, теперь. Хорошо.
Excellent. Accio. Eight legs is simply too many.
Чего? Можно теперь обратно. Хогвартс.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Вы можете говорить время, как. можете ускорить время, используя карты. А, во. Надо выбрать место где-то рядом. Смотри, наварила тут целую эту. Это на всех или на тебя одну?
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
Да,
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, then
Accio!
perhaps best not to go flinging your classmate.
Так, а что ты делаешь? Депульсио, мощь. Отталкивает многие типы объектов и врагов с дополнительных значений силы. Хотя эти чары не наносят урона врагам, но сами враги и объекты можно запустить друг друга, что будет иметь сокрушительное последствие. Также полезно использовать для толкания и вращения объектов, если в этом есть необходимость.
I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Interesting choice of attire.
Спасибо. Надеюсь. Здравствуйте, чаржур. Огромная сила. Так, куда мы дальше? Полет.
Revelio.
Эта сломанная метла принадлежит селению в Вартноби. Хотя ходят слухи, что это все, что осталось после того, как она носилась на демонстрации своих экспериментальных чар лунной трансгрессии. Своим товарищам, третьекурсникам, никто не знал, удалось ли ей выжить. Это назидание.
There are a few students here I'd like to send a howler to.
Я бегу, на мётлах летать!
Who do you think will fall from their broom?
Everybody grab a
Погнали.
broom and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome
Kagawa.
a new student to our flying
Madame
class.
Kagawa.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Now, your turn.
Up,
Up.
up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
О, а у нас с первого раза.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Ну, кстати, это же просто тоже поднимается.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Где бы ни были, да? На шпиль, на крышу, в окно.
Good. Now,
Так,
for
используйте
your
L
first
двигаться
lesson,
в
fly
определенном
through
направлении.
each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
У меня неправильно. Блин.
This is brilliant! I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Эй.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Что за сложные задачи? А? Ой.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Так, время то держит скорость. Ой. Вот на истребителе, да?
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
А?
Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Подожди. Юху! Ты как
Oh, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ой, эй, не хватай меня за жопу.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Ну что ты хоть, блин?
Oh, well done. Have a moment.
Эй! Ты корявенько, ну.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
То есть у нас будет... Хочешь, подозреваю, двора вроде тебя могут заинтересовать приключения высокого воздуха, я прав?
Can't say no to that.
Погнали!
What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
Куда ты летишь?
Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Ты знаешь, что ты с ней развиваешься.
Ahead of the gardens. The Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Это про высоту говорил.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now
Whoa.
that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippo? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle.
Ой, орел и
Concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
О, кто оторвался-то?
He's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day.
Здесь-
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
Ну, весело же было.
Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Я звал. О, мы с тобой летаем. Очень чудесно.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Да.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Это нам было же. А! Открываю. Ой. Здравствуйте, мне нужна помощь с доставкой, я решил обратиться к вам. Если захотите подзаработать, зайдите в лавку зелень Джинпи. Ой, отлично. Здравствуйте, как только сможете, подходите в коридор 8-го этажа. Я придумала, как помочь вам сосредоточиться на учебе вдали от посторонних глаз. Объясню при встрече. Профессор Куин. Так, талант. Сколько у нас? Ну, одно еще. Смотрим. Так. Я не понимаю. Задание. Требуется доставка. Питер Пенни из магазина Гонки прислал мне сову с просьбой сделать доставку. Мне нужно с ним поговорить, если не против заняться какой-нибудь простой работой. Так, получай комнату. Профессор Уизли встреч с ней в коридоре 7-го этажа астрономического башни. Это довольно странное место для встречи. Интересно, чего она? Вероятно, я смогу найти все гости на его обычном месте рядом с кабинетом защиты. Так, давай сначала сюда. Карту. Просто карту.
Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was for an essay for history of magic, how could she refuse?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Ой.
Revelio.
Ладно. Так, где она, скажите? Подождать.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
О, тайная комната.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard! I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
А вдруг там тебя?
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Evanesco. Evanesco. Так.
Splendid.
Теперь его нужно поставить, да? Так, при использовании выручай комнате заставляют объекты исчезать и превращаться в волны.
Cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Ну давай.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that...
А,
Goodness.
я ждал тебя целую
My
вечность.
old
Спустя
school
список
bag.
прочь,
I wondered where that had
куда
got
длиннее,
to.
чем ожидалось.
Can't believe it's still here.
Если захочешь
I'll just
встретиться
take a
еще раз,
quick look
давай
at
знать.
this.
Дай знать.
Give you an
Если не
opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
хочешь. Ты лугаешь.
Yes, Professor.
Записку. Следуйте лучше.
Revelio.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Ну, работает, ну все. Что ты там делаешь?
Depulso.
А, надо другой.
Accio.
Это для чего-то, да? Что там делать? О! Так, ладно.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Комната решила, что мне нужно помыться. Обидно вообще. О-хо-хо, смотри, как красиво.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon
Accio.
your witch and find out.
Подожди, там комната. Мне надо заглянуть. Видишь?
Revelio.
Где-то там. Они-то горят синим, я думал, они открываются. Они не открываются.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Так, вы разблокировали стол определений. Используйте его, чтобы обнажить любое скрытое магическое свойство неизвестного снаряжения, которое вам удалось найти.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Колдовское заклинание.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Колдовское заклинание. Трансфигурация. Колдовское заклинание может использоваться для создания предметов. Так, предмет для использования для приготовления. Подожди. Маленький наукообразный стенд для зелеварения. Маленький ботанический стенд для зелеварения. Электричный. Готический. Ничего себе. Нет, нет, нет. Ну. Можно как? Наверное, первый нет. А, во, вращай. Тихо. Так, наукообразный стол для горшков с одним, ботанический стол или... Ну, какой нам?
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Так, а что такое? Метный стенд. Ковры. О, мебель. Прикол. Картины, да? Столы.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Так,
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Так, задание нового комнаты.
Complete the tasks I've given you
Так,
and then
выполняем
meet
задание,
me in my
которое
classroom
дал.
to learn Defendo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Оу, полезный предмет. Так, задание. Нях. Внешняя отделка. Профессор Уизли хочет встретиться со мной в учебном. Ну.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
А сколько тебе надо? Видимо, не хватает. Ладно. Что у нас тут по заданию? Так, летное испытание. После прохождения моего обучения полетам на мётлах на занятиях мадам Помогай рекомендовал мне поставить магазин Алби Упси Уголёт, чтобы получить свой первый. В смысле посетить? Там... Оп, такое. Так, записки найдены у ванны. Там ты 2 очка. Там все равно надо что-нибудь. Так. Что здесь? Ладно. Так, стой. Он говорит, магазин там. Давай посмотрим. А где магазин мётел? зеркалах магазин особых товаров, снабженный новейшими, самыми лучшими обычными продуктами.
Roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Интересно, сколько еще реклам будет стоить. А куда-то не туда мы прибежали. А вообще в обратную сторону. Так, что ты знаешь? Ой! Что тут лежало? Давай аккуратней. Не разбейся. Вот, да?
How unco... Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available, Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Сейчас посмотрим, сколько они стоят вообще.
What are we looking for today?
Ну, что ты мне еще не купишь? Извините, нам не по
Thanks for stopping
карману.
by. Hope to see you again.
Мы все на зелье потратили. У нас было очень много. Так, мы пока здесь, мы можем сделать доставку, да? А как нам доставка? Нам нужно...
Revelio.
Знонку регулярно посещают как студенты Хогвартса, так и жители деревни, так как это лучшее место, где можно купить различные изобретения для розыгрышей и приколов в Хогсмите. Эй!
Revelio.
прикол. Она всех покрасила. Да, не трогай. Так, значит, мы летное испытание мы не можем. Требуется доставка домой там же. Внутренняя отделка, надо собрать кристаллы. Так, в тенях крипта. Вероятно, я смогу найти Себастьяна на его обычном месте рядом с кабинетом защиты темных Шарпа. Нам ничего не надо, да? Карту. Карта Хогвартса.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Sebastian, it's been a while. It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Пойдем.
This way.
Куда?
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Вот. Отлично. Ну. Ты не пойдешь?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Кажется, это правда опасно. Что за... Подожди. Давайте считать, что оно не очень...
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
О, отлично.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
Ой, подожди.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel? That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
Так, я думал, нам никогда про это забыть не дадут. Но в этом заклинании до сих пор есть нечто притягательное.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Ладно.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Башня занятия. И двери закрываются. Надо, по-моему, что-нибудь посмотреть там, да?
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Хороший вопрос. Ну давай.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Такой-то, да, человек. Ладно, что теперь делать? Так, задание. Так, задача профессор Шарп. Профессор Шарп просит меня испытать грозовой напиток для некоторых врагов. Он также попросил протестировать в деле зелья невидимости. Как мне известно, сами зелья и рецепты можно найти в магазине Пеппина. Мой руководитель не сможет указать путь для выполнения этой задачи, но сам кажется, как. Знаешь, что самое грустное? У нас нет денежек. Может, посмотрим, что там за доставка. Нам все равно даты надо. Зал колта. Так, нам нужна метла. Где метлы нам нужны? Для метлы нам нужны деньги.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Хорошо. Так, ты меня к Пеппину ведешь, да?
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today?
Зелье. Грозовой напиток 1000 стоит. А невидимости 500. Нам 1500 надо. Так, рецепт грозового напитка 1200. Рецепт зелья невидимости 800. Так, ладно.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Revelio.
Okay. Так, и... Что у нас? Да не Хогвартс, не Хогвартс, а карта мира. Ничего себе. Мы вообще дойдем туда?
Ah, dressed to impress, I see.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Мы соберем лунные камни. О, подожди. Это же торговцы, да? Как тебе?
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. Ever.
Как тебя пройти?
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Мне больше... А почему ничего нельзя продать? Странно.
That's been a pleasure. Perhaps a visit to the garment shop might be in order.
What do you have in store for me this time?
А, это Мерлин. И листочки это Мерлин. Понятно. А можно отправиться на поезде, нет? Можно купить билет? Оп! Да, перепрыгнул. Станция закрыта. Отлично. Оп!
My advice when dealing
Так, ладно. Никуда. Я не знаю, поезд есть. Ходит ли он?
Protego! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo!
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Wonder who lives here.
Кинбридж. Так, вот мы достаточно быстро добежали до Кримбриджа. Пешком.
Always late, that Pippin.
Чтобы осуществить доставку.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Как его пить?
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
Ой, зачем нам?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Night clothes. Unusual choice.
Ого.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Что такое?
Revelio.
Ой, там пойдем. Как-то надо спуститься, да? А мы?
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
Это не воровство. Угу. Видишь, заперто, я же не могу пройти. Ну ладно. Так, Хогвартс Мит.
Sometimes it
Вот
seems all
мы и
roads
в
lead to
Хогвартсмите.
Hogsmeade.
А? Обратно быстрее вернуться. Чем без поезда.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
Delivering those potions was a bit more work than I'd expected. I'd like an additional fee.
I suppose that's business for you. Very well, I shall increase your pay, but I'm not at all pleased about it.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Нам отказал? О! Так, что нам делать? Знаешь чего? Давай пойдем по... Знаешь, сейчас... Так, теперь, когда профессор Фиг вернулся, есть нетерпение ждать возможности поговорить. Из остающейся страницы секретный зал фотографий, который мне удалось обнаружить. Давай купим эту метлу. Давай купим метлу. Зайди ко мне, я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который мы нашли. Второе. Зайди ко мне, как будет возможность, я вернулся из дальнего безрезультатного поездки в министерство. Надеюсь, вы провели это время с большой пользой. Так. Где мётлах? Не отметил. Что ты не отметился-то, ну? О. За поворотом-то за поворотом, но за каким? Давай купим метлу.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Так, можем купить метлу. Метла, тлеющий порыв. Идеальная метла для тех, у кого устойчивый характер. Так, метла факультета Хогвартса. Заколдованная метла, которая демонстрирует вашу привязанность к родному факультету. Метла лунный свет. Эта метла из ясеня изготовлена очень искусно, что придает ей невероятную устойчивость. Метла «Прядь ветра». Стильная метла с ярким элементом в буквальном смысле. Метла тесовый ткач. Удобная быстрая метла с уникальными полетными дизайнами. Так. Они все стоят одинаково. И у них тут нету каких-то. Давай с этим.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Так, мы можем пользоваться метлой в NEGO?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Так, вышла зона, которая... Подожди. Эй! Это не влияет, да? Ускорение это не постоянно. А я держу его зачем-то, думаю, постоянно, но нет. Переключение скорости полета. Как это переключение скорости? Так, резкое уклонение. Скорость полета. Переключить скорость полета. Снижение полета.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Так, или до NEGO дошли слухи о твоей Клоптоновой катастрофе.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humour you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not?
Погнали!
I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Excellent.
Наказание преступления.
Did it?
Здравствуйте.
Excellent.
Тихо. Давай. Так, оп-оп.
This is rather fun.
Да-да-да. Ой.
Made it. Oh, did anyone else see that?
Не так уж и сложно.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks. Wish I could ride my broom all the time.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Вот знаешь, что я думаю? Странно, что там как бы описание есть на мётлах, такая-то рейская, такая это, а как бы различий по цене нет, характеристик нет. Как понять, что неправда разница? Ну, нам надо снижать. Ничего не будет, если мы взлетим. Ничего не будет. О, аккуратно. Нас просто не пустят.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Oh, you're
Revelio.
back. With something to report, I hope?
Так, магазин спортивных товаров «Долголетка». Этим магазином управляет любезный Эльби Укс. Здесь продаются всевозможные волшебные спортивные товары, включая новейшие модели метел. По городу ходят слухи, что Эльби работает над рядом усовершенствованных летных характеристик метел.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Так, ну чё? Так, нам надо сюда, да? Давай посмотрим. Ага, наконечник. Нет. Эй! А почему? 13 уровень? Ага, скоро едем. Ладно. А если мы полетим в Хогвартс на метле, то нам же придется все равно спуститься и куда-то поднимать.
She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Я просто думаю, если мы полетели бы на метле, то получается нам бы все равно пришлось подниматься, да? Ну, с первого этажа. А так мы, получается, сразу близко переместились и на этаже.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw's...
Так, у нас...
Oh, Peeves.
You two seem ready for adventure.
Пойдем.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
Да.
This looks promising.
Открыли портал. Это звездное небо, да?
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Помните воспоминания в мутце памяти, которые вы видели в моем сейфе в Гринготсе?
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Думаю, она мне встречалась. Мне кажется,
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
мы можем... одеть. Серый шутовское облачение. Ладно. Так, и таланты. Так, ключевых у нас, да. Давай темное искусство. Оглушающее проклятие. Да-да-да, заклинание остолбенения оказывается на врагов тот же эффект, что и проклятие. Проклятие враги получают повышенную уровень. Так, выпнуть. И... После каждого брошенного. Давай, китайский. Ну, заклятие. Да, следующий будет заклятие. Лекции. Вот где. Ладно. Так. Это палочка. Здесь. Так, он нас нету. Ой, мётлах мы. Ладно, подожди, а что такое? Обновление для метлы. Вы можете обновить свою метлу в магазине спортивных круговертков. Ладно, давайте на этом закончим. Подписывайся на канал, ставь лайк.